Hello, everyone. My name is Selin Kapan Green. I am the communications lead at Turkish Philanthropy Funds, and I am jumping on today to do frequently asked questions answering. We have been getting so many questions and so much support, and we are so grateful to everyone who has helped by contributing, sharing, and being a voice for the people in Turkey and the affected areas that have been impacted by this devastating earthquake. Again, thank you to everyone who has supported and is supporting, and everything that we do together makes a huge difference, and we know that we will get through this stronger, but we are completely devastated, and our thoughts and prayers are with everybody that's been impacted, all the families who have lost somebody and all the families that are still waiting to be reunited with their loved ones. Our hearts are heavy, and we are doing everything in our power to help support those immediate needs on the ground as quickly as possible. So some of the frequently asked questions that we've been getting are, where are my donations going? So our first goal is to use all funds to help relief and recovery efforts. So when you're donating, the first amount of grants that we're giving out will go towards these relief and recovery efforts. Once that has been completed, we work with our partner organizations to do, rebuilding efforts. You can find previous organizations that we've supported in times like this, as well as the support that, we're planning to do all on the campaign page, but I just wanted to jump on and address some of these questions to hopefully help people to pass it along for those that might be asking them. So the donations will go to provide food and emergency medical supplies to people and animals, supporting temporary relief for and emergency supplies for displaced families, provide support to frontline workers, volunteers and partner organizations that are on the field that are trying to do the relief and recovery efforts. So this can be protective gear, this can be equipment, and any other needs that emerge. So we've already donated $100,000 to Akut Foundation that does relief and recovery efforts, and they're on the ground working to get the supplies necessary and to be able to get into the areas, because so many buildings did collapse. And it is winter. The times are very difficult, and we're trying to get as many people out and into safe homes and safe areas as quickly as possible with our teams on the ground. So we work closely with everyone that is underneath the AFET platform. For others that are asking, who do we work with? So anyone that is underneath the AFET platform umbrella would be, people that we would be able to give grants to, and some of them are already our partner organizations. So we have 70 plus partner organizations, and if you're wondering who they are, you can go to donate.tpfund.org, and if you click support your causes through TPF partners, you can click on that and you will see the 70 plus partner organizations that we work with, and in the 7 different issue areas that we cover, which are equality and equity in education, gender equality, arts and culture, health innovations, disaster relief, environment and sustainability, and social and economic development. Another question that gets that's being asked often is, which organizations are you supporting? So again, the organizations that we have in the past sent our support to, and we are working to send our support to immediately now, are Akut Foundation, İhtiyaç Haritası, Hayata Destek, Toplum Gönüllüler Vakfı. Again, like I said, these organizations are underneath AFET platform. They're all vetted. Everything is very transparent. We tell you every dime that we spend through our impact reports, which is another question that we get asked very often. So the question is, how will we know about the usage of donations? TPF will send all donors impact reports for each grant sent and share detailed information about the usage of the funds. If you go to the Earthquake Relief Fund page now, at the very bottom, if you go towards the bottom, TPF's track record and disaster relief, that area, you can actually click on the 6 previous disaster relief funds and emergency funds that we've created, and see the impact reports there to see how the funds are allocated and who the organizations are that we work with. So TPF has been responding to disasters and supporting emergency aid and long-term relief programs since 2011, and we've facilitated over $3 million to disaster relief efforts and funds such as this. These funds that we've had in the past, that the impact reports that you can find, are Van Earthquake Relief Fund, which was in 2011, Soma Relief Fund, Elazığ Earthquake Relief Fund, COVID Relief Fund, Izmir Earthquake Relief Fund, and the Wildfire Relief Fund. Another question that we get often is if Turkish Philanthropy Funds is a tax-exempt organization and if their donation is tax deductible. Yes, we are a tax-exempt organization and described under Section 501c3 of Internal Revenue Code, and all gifts are tax deductible to the full extent provided by law. Our tax ID is on our website as well as on the campaign page for the Turkiye Earthquake Relief Fund, but it is tax ID 20-8392006. Again, you can find this information on the campaign page as well as through our website. Another question we get asked often is, can my company match my donation? Yes, if your company organized a corporate matching program, you can match your donation, but some other companies are also offering matches now. So if your company has made an announcement and you're unsure how to go about it, we have this information to help guide you on our website, but you can also, if you are really struggling, you can contact us. We are trying to get back to everyone's questions as soon as possible, but please do give us some grace, bear with us, because we've gotten an outpour of support and questions, and we are working as quickly as possible to respond to each of them. Another question we get asked often is, do you send acknowledgement letters automatically? If you donated through the donate.tp fund page, so the campaign page, or through Classy, then yes, you get an automatic acknowledgement letter sent to you. If you are sending checks or wiring, we will send you an acknowledgement letter. Another question that we get often is, are you an accredited organization, and what is your ranking among charity evaluators? Yes, we are accredited. We have a 4-star rating from Charity Navigator, which is the highest rating that you can get. We are in top ratings from Better Business Bureau, so BBB. We are at Platinum Transparency, which is the highest level of transparency that you can have, from Candid, which is also known as GuideStar. And we are a top-rated charity on Great Nonprofits, as well as Global Giving. Another question that we are asked often is, will you transfer 100% of my donation? Yes. For disaster relief funds, TPF sends 100% of your donation to partner NGOs as a part of the grant. Other questions that we have had come up are, how does the donation page work? Because there's 2 buttons there. If you go to the donation page and you see the button that says become a fundraiser, or the button that says donate now. Donate now is your individual donation. You can donate immediately. But if you'd like to start a fundraiser, this is great if you're trying to, pass this on to your network, or amplify your community's response and organize donations and gathering donations. You can click become a fundraiser, and it'll give you options to start a fundraiser as a team, or as an individual, or to join an existing team. This is great for our Turkish American organizations that have used it to set up their pages there and help get donations through their community, but also great for our non-Turkish and other community members who are interested in supporting and giving back and unsure how or what to do. You can create a fundraiser and you can share it with your community, and it can become like your own giving page, but every donation and every grant that we give, everything's allocated for. And if you have further questions about is TPF legit, again, we are accredited and you can search for us through those sites, on Candid, on Global Giving, on Charity Navigator. You can find us there and see that we are accredited for and we are fully transparent. But you could also go to www.tpfund.org and look through our past annual reports, our past impact reports. You can see our financial records. Everything is there. We are, we are trying to make this as easy as possible for all of you to understand that our goal and our aim is truly to help those in need on the field. So our first amount of grants will be really going towards relief and recovery efforts, and then after that we will work on rebuilding. And in the past, if you'd like to see, you can see other, like in the past, what we've done is, from the wildfires or from the Izmir Earthquake Relief Fund, for example, helping rebuild homes, helping, address community needs, helping give back to helping with livestock and bees after the wildfire. We have these impact reports up, and I do advise you, if you are truly curious, to please check them out to see our track record. Other questions that we have been asked. So another thing I'd like to say is that grants are available for TPF partners only. We do not do individual grants or help support families or individuals in that way. Our grant process, everything is very thorough. Everything has to be reported back, like what the funds were used for, how everything was done. And we have, great communication with our partner organizations to address that. And if you are wondering who these partner organizations are, again, like I said, you can visit them and see who all of our partner organizations are at the donate.tpfund.org and through support your causes through TPF partners. But you can also see that any organization that's under OFIT platform, like we are also part of those organizations that we can allocate these funds and support to. I think I've answered most of the frequent questions that we get. Another one that we've actually been getting a lot is, do we accept in-kind donations? We do not accept in-kind donations. However, I know that there were efforts to get in-kind donations going. We don't have anything prepared for that. Our goal is really to help the communities on the ground and help our volunteers get the materials that they need to help those rescue and relief efforts. We want to be able to get as many people out and into safety, especially in these cold winter times. And we are trying to get everyone their basic essential needs and to safety as quickly as possible. And from there, we will move on to making the rebuilding efforts. If you do have any further questions, please comment and we will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Again, please give us a little bit of time to respond. We've had so many messages and calls, and we're trying to get back to them as quickly as possible. We're not trying to ignore anybody. We are a team of 4, and we are working as quickly as possible. And we are truly so grateful to each and every one of you who have made our efforts possible and who continue to make our efforts possible and to continue to support our community. We couldn't do this without you, and we are truly grateful. Thank you all again, and please do ask any questions that you do still have in our comments box. Thank you so much.